Okay, that's fine.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, I probably didn't need to count down to 10, but
I know.
at about
that's
8,
why
I
I
was
laughed.
like, it's too late. I already.
No, it's good.
I'm in
It's
too deep.
getting everybody hyped, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Getting everyone excited. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kirby Air Ride tonight here at Air Ride Marathon. I'm Pearstrike, and I'm with the Air Ride boys.
I'm David.
I'm Sammy.
And we're doing Air Ride All Tracks, no dupes, no duplicate vehicles, which is basically all 9 Air Ride tracks with, and each track we're going to be using a different vehicle. So this is a super good run, and hopefully we'll see a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool diversity.
Yeah, so we've got
in the
a
movement.
pretty basic route, or pretty like, not basic, consistent route of like which vehicle we use on which course and stuff like that. But there's one different vehicle for a different course, or I guess 2 vehicles that are switched that Sandy's going to be doing from the route that Pearstrike and I are doing. So that's kind of cool about
What's
this.
he doing? What are you doing?
Swerve Sandula and Bike Machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So yeah, we're just doing the opposite of that.
Yeah.
So everything else will be the same though.
But so we get to show off and like use a bunch of the different vehicles of this game because a lot of them are like they're pretty cool and they're pretty fast in their own way, even though generally Scooter just kind of reigns supreme and dominates like almost all the tracks. Rocket's like 2 of them,
Yeah.
and then Jet is one of them. But
That's why we made this run.
Yeah.
Because in Air Ride All Tracks is just Scooter, basically, and a little bit of Rocket. So
Yeah.
we like to play the game more.
Yeah. And Air Ride All Tracks, it's still a great category, even like with that, because Scooter's really fast and it's really
Yeah.
fun. But it's just a little different, you know. So.
And it works because we will see Scooter in this on the longest track too. So
Yeah.
you'll get a good amount of it. This is in fact a pretty cool vehicle right now. This is Jet. Jet. So it's a Celestial Valley. So you guys want to talk about the cool stuff with Jet?
Oh yeah. So, Sonic went offline. Is he back? No, I think he's back. Oh no, I got bird rip. Anyway, Jetstar, the way it works is every time it catches air, it gets like a short burst of speed, and it falls off pretty quickly if you're in the air. But if you drop to the ground right away, then you'll maintain that speed a lot longer on the ground. So what we're going for is like you try and catch air for a short moment, and then you drop, and you chain that into like a bunch more. Because if you're going fast enough, you can catch air over like little lumps.
So yeah, basically, yeah. We'll just be like going over these little hills and drop down as soon as possible to get that burst.
When my bird wore off, it messed with my camera, and now my camera's like slightly offset.
Oh, did it get tilted?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that happens.
Remember when we first found that in the camera rat?
Oh yeah.
With you.
It was like Rex, although that wasn't even from a transformation. I don't think it just happened.
Yeah.
I've had it happen a fair bit with transformations. Like it was happening earlier on Sandula with Bike, but
It seems that you guys in the chat have already discovered it. But yeah, we have all 3 of our FFZs. So you guys have like the best that Franker Face Z has to offer right now.
yeah, basically.
More Dales than you'll ever need. You know, big Sonic emotes. That's good, dude. I should get that for my
I
own.
gotta check the chat real quick.
How was your guys' first 2 levels?
Bad. I missed the
Yeah.
booster at the beginning of Fantasy on the first lap, and I was just like, oh.
Yeah, mine was. And I don't want to talk about it. But
I got like a 218 on Valerion. So, eh.
oh my god. Oh, you got 2. I got 222. You know, so it was not that far off.
Yeah.
Feel a little better. Now we're on Sandula, Sky Sands, and we got Wheelie Bike. It's not as good as Wheelie Scooter. It's another one of the wheelie vehicles.
It's kind of like a
basically
B tier
because
leftover vehicle after like all the super
oh
good
yeah,
ones are used up, which are like jet,
it's
slick.
fast, which is why it's still decent. It's got like a good top speed, right?
That's decent, yeah. It's just kind of B tier overall, I guess.
Can't really do much. See, scooter, you can you know, turn really quick and then do the spin dash, which is a momentum glitch that we'll talk about later. But this one, you basically just you just kind of go fast and have wide turning. Also, we're going to get a lot of wheel strats on purpose here. In Kirby Air Ride runs, we usually see you usually don't want the transformation, the power-ups, but in this one, in No Dupes, we're actually going to get a decent amount because it ends up being faster than whatever vehicle we're using because, you know, a lot of them are slow-ish.
Yeah, and then Sanic's using Swerve Star here, which I think it's a little bit harder to strat
right.
because you use Wheelie Bike on Machine Passage, which is what I'm going to be using Swerve. But
yeah,
a little faster overall, and you can see because of that he's taken a bit of a lead here. Although I started to catch up a little bit, but yeah.
We'll explain Swerve more later, but in Swerve right now, basically he's running into walls and stuff and spinning into walls. If you do that at an angle with Swerve, you get a higher speed. So that's why he's doing that, and that's the same kind of property that affects the wheelie scooter and lets us do the spin dash that I mentioned.
Yeah. So on Frozen Hillside here, we're going to be using Slick Star, which the main thing about this is that it maintains momentum really well if you build up momentum from boosters and stuff. So we use it in like two places where there's like a bunch of boosters and you like zip down a hallway. Or like the first one is down a hill and the second one's kind of down a hallway. And then you like release all of that momentum to like turn you around a corner. So it gets pretty fast because of that.
And then you get into big stretches like that where you go down that big hill, and that's pretty cool. You basically just lock in a position and you hit some boosts, and it's fast. It's like chaining boosts, basically.
Yeah. When you're charging and turning sideways, Slick Star, it just maintains the speed so well that your like speed hardly goes down. Especially like once you get below around like 100 kilometers an hour, it just like doesn't drop until you like really say.
That's also why on like straight passages we're gonna be just like snaking back and forwards, or back and forth, so that it's a little faster than just going straight. What's your guys' favorite music track in Air Ride mode?
Checkmate and Machine Passage are both pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh, you like the you like the throat singing, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Pretty good. Yeah, we'll hear that one soon. I would probably say this or Celestial.
Yeah.
Or
I agree with
Machine.
both of them.
Really, all the tracks are good. You know what's good with taking a break on this game? When you go back, the music is kind of good again. I can listen to it again.
Yeah. Well, when you're always like streaming and playing the game, like you have to have music on. But like normally when I play, like I spend most of the time like not streaming, so I just like play with the music off.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I did too. But I still got, you know.
Yeah. One of the nice things about this game is you can actually like, you can just like choose a little slider in options between having the sound like between sound effects and the game music. So you can turn either one completely off. So if you're just like practicing, you can just like turn game music off, which is really nice. That way you can still have sound
Steam
effects.
has a lot of audio options. Although we can't play alt music in time trials, which is super dumb.
In like
you can
regular,
unlock alt music in this.
Yeah, in the regular start game race mode, there's you can unlock like alternate music that plays randomly for some courses, and you can't do that in time attack. Like it just won't play.
Silly stuff.
I had a 219 cold though, which isn't bad.
Oh, I had to do. Makes you feel better. I'm only a little bit slower. This would be a lot worse.
Anyway, now we're doing Magma, which is where we use Rocket Star, which is basically the second fastest vehicle. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh, I messed up in like on lap 2 in the middle hallway, so I had to like do another boost. And as I was boosting, I got the bird from the left path. Just like
Oh
went my
man,
mouth. So it really like
you get
bodied
all
me.
kinds of birds. Bird is still bad with a lot of with a lot of vehicles. By the
Yeah.
way, I don't think we use bird strats intentionally at all, do we? I
Nah.
think
There's
it's just wheel
some
stuff.
there's a couple courses with like really bad vehicles that use bird strats, but nothing that I've ever touched.
Gotcha. But you know, this star, as you could, the biggest reason why we do this, why we like to, you know, play with all the different air rides is because a lot of them work very differently. As simplistic as this game is, there's still like a lot of ability for the vehicles to be very different. So like this one, it's all about boosting, and you get a huge burst of speed from boosting around corners and stuff.
Yeah, the game's
And
like
then other ones like, I don't know, you go.
uh, the game looks like pretty kind of like kiddie and basic, but it's actually like super technical. So sometimes that doesn't really like show super well, or like you wouldn't expect it, I guess.
Yeah.
But so on that course, there's like a ton of boost panels everywhere, which is why we use rocket. It gets the most speed out of those boost panels. So
Yeah, it does.
anyway, I had like the worst magma of my life because of getting that bird.
What'd you get?
215.
Ah, come on, me too.
Oh, seriously?
I didn't even
Right,
get a
dude.
bird. Dang. What the happened, dude?
And because of that bird on lap 2, I got the left path on lap 3. Just like barely. So I'm struggling.
What's cool
here.
about this game too is like that the best two vehicles could be so different. Like Wheelie Scooter doesn't use the boost at all. Also, we'll see more of that later. You guys know how to use turbo well? I looked
Kind of.
up the world record
Really?
video again today, and I still I cannot get the speed that Luca gets. I have no clue.
I mean,
He
Luca
has
is a bit of a god, but
his Ultrax.
Wait, what?
He has a slightly easier strat in his Ultrax zone, but that's still pretty hard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I almost got a bird on Aaron too. I've already gotten 2 birds this run, dude.
You gotta make it 3. Go for the hat trick.
3rd time's the charm, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, one of the hard parts about this game is you use A lot to do everything, like for speed strats, for turning, and everything. But A is also the suck up enemies in front of you ability. So if you're trying to use A while nearby a bird, then you might accidentally suck them up. So
Yeah.
that happens on occasion.
You gotta watch out for that. Yeah, the control. I don't think we talked about that yet, but the controls in this are super simplistic. It's literally just A and moving around with the control stick, and sometimes the D-pad. But yeah, so. Oh, I got the Waddle Dee who disappeared into the ground.
Oh yeah, I was getting that too.
Beanstalk.
I should have pointed
Yeah,
that out.
shouts out to that guy.
Yeah, on one part of it, there's like a Waddle Dee on a truck that just kind of like goes into the ground and disappears. Or I think he like falls
Also,
out
we
of
haven't-
the map or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish we could be like below him to see him fall. I don't know if you can.
Oh, you know, you probably could if you take the lower path instead of going on the rail.
Yeah, but I don't know if he'll still fall because I think it has to do with where you are.
Yeah, it might be.
Also,
at
we
the
haven't
end-
pointed out Dale yet,
Oh,
but next time we do, we'll, you know,
yeah, I got
make sure
238.
to show your Dale support. 238? That's
Yeah.
really good. For me, anyways. I don't think I'm even going to get a sub 250.
I think my best is
my
like a
worst
234
one.
or something. So. I'll go
Oh,
with
that's
that.
pretty good. It's my worst one for sure. Oh, this is actually better than I thought it was. Oh, hey, look at this cool trick. Whoa! Cool camera tricks. Alright, 246.
So anyway, what I'm doing here
Oh!
now is using swerve. So like what Sanic was doing before, you like get at the wall at like a 45-degree angle and you spin against it, and you go fast.
Yeah, this is a great track vehicle combination. This is probably my favorite. This one is super fun to grind.
Yeah, for such like a
I'm
basic
grinding
vehicle.
it today.
that like just goes in a straight line and then has to stop completely to turn. It ends up being pretty fun
Yeah.
on this course, and honestly, Sandula too. Oh my god, I'm getting
Yeah, that was. I don't think we mentioned that it has to stop. Like you have to basically brake to move it. But yeah, it doesn't have handling, so that's how you get swerve to work. But it's pretty cool. Because you could stop really quick and like adjust tiny bits and try to get into the perfect position, especially for when you're spinning against the wall. That's what a lot of the skill in this level comes from, is just getting into that right angle as soon as possible, and then, you know, spinning down the walls and stuff.
Yeah, and then Sanic's using Wheelie Bike here, which is what I used on Sky Sands instead. But so with him, it's just kind of it ends up being a little faster, I think, if you look at like the world records, if we did it the other way around. But this is like the way that I learned it, and I haven't really switched yet, so.
I think
Strat
it's easier to get a lower time in bike sands, right?
It could be, but like my best bike sands is like 207 or I think it was 204. And then,
Yeah,
like,
I got 207 this round, so.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, actually, that's really good.
Yeah.
You guys probably got
Um,
a machine though.
Is bike machine that much different from bike sands? Do you use that much different strats?
I think the strats are probably around the same. I got a 218 on machine, but that was like it was a pretty bad one. I think usually my good ones are like 213 or 214.
Yeah, I got like a 217 this round.
But you got 217 on bike? That's really good. Yeah, that might be the way to go.
Yeah, that's the combo that Luca uses.
Yeah. Ooh, 213.
Yo, nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha
I got
something.
like bodied on machine.
Coming back. Don't call it a comeback. Especially with my best level coming up here. Check Knight Scooter. This actually was. I actually do like that. I was having fun grinding this today, which might have been the first time. Whoa! Alright, sorry. Ran into a wall. But which might have been the first time I've ever said that, so, you know, to enjoy it while you can. But yeah, this is the wheelie scooter. This is the bread and butter of Air Ride all tracks categories. Basically, this is the fastest vehicle for the Air Ride mode, and one, it's a quick vehicle in general, and I mean the top speed isn't great, but it's decent, and it turns pretty well, and it can do these nice big jumps that are fast. But a big reason why it's super good is it can do a couple of glitches, or a couple of momentum glitches. There's this one called the spin dash, which is basically when you spin and charge into a wall at the same time, and then release it like after like a second for a quick burst of energy. And every time that the camera changes kind of crazy and I'm looking into the sides of the tracks, that's basically what I'm doing. And then there's another one that's only in this level and in Frozen Hillside. What did we call that?
Charge sliding?
Charge sliding, yeah.
And then it's also actually on Celestial, but it's like it's pretty short and pretty like not super important. On
oh, that's right. Yeah, it is in Celestial.
Basically, if you charge while like catching air, then if you like, as long as you hold that charge after you hit the ground, you'll maintain the momentum a lot longer than you're supposed to. So we use that in like one place at the end of the course where you like pick up a bunch of boosters and then it like holds the speed on all of them for a while. And you do the same thing on.
I'm doing that right now, by the way. Oh no! You know that feel when you get two wheels and the cycle starts and you get a bird out of it. It's the worst. Yeah. This was actually okay until then.
3 minutes.
Oh, dude. Rip.
Oh no! You know what? I think I'm on 3-minute pace right now myself.
I'm almost sub 250. I'm gonna get like a 251.
Bird.
Okay. So looks like Sanding's probably got this because his bulk nebula is better than mine.
Hey, you never know. You miss one ramp and it's all over. So
that's true.
You never know. Bulk is the great equalizer. We're going to be using Bulk Star coming up, and for anyone who played this as a kid, you know, you know how that is. Also, for all you fans out there, no wagon star in this run. Sorry to say,
Yeah, rip Spag
it's one
and
of my
Wagon.
favorites as well. But yeah, yes, you can press Spag and Wagon in memoriam. Oh my God, 3 minutes also.
Oh, rip, dude.
Right on the dot. I also have to say my menuing has not been great. I'm very upset. I usually pride myself in my good menu. Okay, so this is bulk. So I just turned around there to go hit the last, to go hit that ramp. We actually go backwards in this, which is really neat. Basically, so if you're at full speed and you go off a ramp, you get extra speed when you land. Bulk works through boosting. It will only move if you are like after you boost or after you charge and boost.
So basically,
So,
the way that it works is like, from a full charge, like, or if you're not charged, it won't move, and then like if you release a full charge, it'll go from like 0 to 60 kilometers an hour or so. But if you start at like, let's say like 20, if you're sliding, it'll get up to 80. So if you use it right, you can actually get decent speed. The thing is, when you're falling in the air off of a jump, your speed will go up. So you'll land at like 40 or 50 or so kilometers an hour. I think like 45 maybe is like the best you can get usually. Then it'll go from like 45 to 105, and you can get up to like really high speeds that way. So it's not really
I
a
think
glitch.
normally it's a little higher, but yeah.
It's not really a glitch, but it was like an oversight as to the way that the charging works from the developers. It's the only way to like use the vehicle, so like the oversight was almost necessary for it to be any good, but yeah, so it works out. So I land at like 45 there, and then I would get up to like 100 or so. Yeah, 102 there. So we just kind of like use that speed to chain from jump to jump as best we can.
Alright. Get ready and time.
Okay.
Does anyone have a timer?
I didn't.
Any of you guys? Okay. It's probably
Well,
on
I'll
the
look at
screen.
the stream. I've also got time coming up
Okay,
here.
sounds true.
And
I don't know. I
so
don't
that was
know.
my time there.
No. Oh, are you serious?
So Sandit got a 21:42.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I'm like barely sub 22.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got a 21:57.
Nice. I'm going for sub 24 here. Wish me luck. I think we got it in the back. Actually, I might get sub 23 hopefully.
You'll get a 22 here. Looks like, assuming you
Oh,
don't
really? I
mess
hope
up your
so.
last
No,
lap.
I didn't screw anything up. Split! I mean, time! Done. Dot win. Dot bulk.
Oh, I just realized
That's another thing.
we've got a Corby in the bottom left of the free stream.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Good. Wishing us good luck. But yeah, so that's that. What was my time? Do you guys see?
I'll check in a minute. Stream's got to catch up.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, press
yeah.
Bulk Hogan in the chat for Bulk Star.
Oh
please.
yeah, man. There's a lot of Kirby emotes. There's a lot to keep track of. So.
Yeah, you got a 22:52 or 51 or so.
Ah, I made it.
Did you not add Corby, or did it just not load for me? It says that you didn't add it yet.
Did I not add it? Oh yeah, because it wasn't up. Yeah, okay, I didn't add it. Yeah, you're right.
All
Sorry.
right, dude.
I've gone to add it